Hello friends, and welcome back to Stan's Cutlery Universe. And today I'm doing a Thankful Thursday. This is Open Tag brought to you by the Singing Toad. He doesn't do a ton of content anymore, but he has some great content that's on his channel. Go check him out if you haven't. Sorry, I got something in my eye. With that being said, my Thankful Thursday. Chris did his Thankful Thursday this morning, which happened to be talking about the same thing I'm going to talk about. When I say Chris, I'm talking about Radio Geek Blades. Just a great guy. Love his stickers. Wish I would have been smart enough to take him some of my new ones, but I mailed him some, so there we go. I love this sticker too. Remember, kids, electricity can kill you, and he's got a knife. I love it. We met up this past Saturday down in Big Rapids. It was enjoyable. We had lunch. My wife had to drive me because I was having some vertigo problems, but that's okay. My wife enjoyed it. Took our grandpuppy with us, so our grandpuppy got an outing. But we had a fabulous time. At least I know I did, and from what it sounds like, Chris did too. Just ate our lunch. I mean, we literally ate our lunch and then sat there and talked for had to be an hour, maybe an hour and a half, 2 hours possibly. Because yeah, we didn't start heading home till around 2:30, 3 o'clock, and we met a little bit after 12. When we was done with lunch, we pulled his car over to the side lot, and I'd put my knives I took with me down there in his car before we went in, because my wife was going to go down to the park with our grandpuppy. And we did kind of a tailgate session there, looked at knives and everything, and he looked at my case knives I took down there, and some other knives. I took some other miscellaneous knives. I asked him to bring his Rosecraft collection. Outstanding collection. I was so impressed. A lot of them I've seen. A few of them I have the same pattern but different handles, and some of them I had the exact same knife. But I had never held a Rosecraft stag handled knife. Oh my gosh. Rosecraft knocks it out of the park with their stag. At least the ones that Chris has. Oh my gosh, they were absolutely gorgeous knives. I was in hog heaven. I was just like, I wish we could have took a little longer, but my wife was getting kind of anxious, and we had to go, so we left and headed home. You know, and the whole way home, I probably drove my wife nuts because I was talking about Chris's beautiful knives. He also brought some other knives too, kind of like, you know, he had asked to see my peanut butter and jelly and my Sea Dragon collection, but I took my whole case knives and some other ones. And the whole drive home, I was just talking about, oh, it's so cool. Chris has this, Chris has that. I'm sure I drove my wife nuts. I am 1000% positive I drove her nuts. Yeah. But you know what? She was happy. She smiled because she realized it meant a lot to me getting together with another lover of knives. So, as Chris said, we exchanged, you know, it's kind of commonplace where you get together with other knife tubers and you give each other stuff. So I get home. Well, actually, I look at the stuff he gave me, and Chris gave me one of these knives that he had picked up. He had talked about it, where he had actually taken out the seatbelt thing. He took off the glass breaker. But check this thing out. He has done such a good job on this. This thing, this is the Ozark Trail. And it is like, this thing is nuts. I mean, that is my failure, not the knife's failure. That is me. This thing is nuts. I love that. I might take the seatbelt cutter out of it. In fact, I probably will. I don't know, but just a cool little knife. Can't complain about that. Well, then I see this, and I'm like, oh, cool. What is this? He goes, it's a flashlight. So I'm checking out this flashlight, you know, and down there I didn't do a lot with it because my wife kind of wanted to get going. So I'm not fibbing here at all. I get home, and I'm thinking the light comes out of here, right? I'm sitting in this room, darkened. I'm sitting right where I am now. And if you look straight over here is our kitchen. We usually have the light on in the kitchen when it's night. So I'm messing around with it, and I go, this is a bright light. I go, boom, right in my eyeballs. And I was just like, and I was right, the light does come out of there too, but on later vegetations. So all of a sudden, I'm sitting here absolutely blinded. I'm looking at my wife, you know, I'm like this, looking at my wife, but I can't see her. I just see like this light array because I had blinded myself with this thing. This is obnoxiously bright. It is awesome. Really just great little piece. Charges right there, the charging cable. He has also put that in there. It has a magnet right here. This is outstanding. It is amazing what they can do. Look how bright, and I'm not aiming at it because I'd blind everybody. It is amazing what they can do with the technology nowadays. Yeah, Chris, this is awesome. I didn't realize how awesome it was down there. I was like, okay, cool, flashlight, that's cool. A little EDC flashlight. They're always come in handy. In fact, this is probably gonna go in my rotation because all I have is that little one. And it'd be nice to have something a wee bit more powerful when I want it. So Chris, this was awesome, thank you. Oops, I just dropped the charger cable. Gotta get that back on there. And okay, so now I've looked at this stuff. I'm like, okay, this is cool. Thank you so much, Chris. I appreciate it. And I'm trying my best not to be rude, but like I said, my wife was antsy. She was starting to text me, and it was getting to that I don't want to bother you, but I want to go. And I understand that. So then Chris comes up with this, except it was wrapped in a plastic. Hadn't even opened it. He goes, Stan, I seen this and I thought of you. He's like, this is a Stan knife. So I open it up and I'm like, okay, cool. I open it up and I see what it is. And I was like, oh my gosh. And I honestly feel like what I gave Chris was not, I'll put it this way, definitely value-wise, what I gave Chris was not comparable to what he gave me. I feel bad about that, but I know it's not about the value, because maybe next time I give him something that's, it's not about that. It's about just giving gifts. Look at this thing. This is a traditional Japanese tanto. It is made in Japan. Can I get that in there today? There you go. This thing is wicked sharp. It is like, I wish I had a piece of paper here. I'd show you. This thing will this is so cool. Full tang, whole 9 yards. This is absolutely beautiful, Chris. I have, obviously Saturday it's Thursday the 2nd, so it's Saturday the 29th, I think. No, 27th, 28th, 26th, whatever it was. So it's been, pretty close to the week, and I have been playing with this, checking this thing out, and this thing is awesome. It's true wooden Subas and is that considered a Suba? No, Suba, yeah. Sheath, I think it's called a Suba. This is awesome. This is absolute traditional style. It is kept in there by friction inside the sheath, because you got to actually pull it. It's not going to come out. And I'm not squeezing it because that's solid wood. Mosaic pins. I mean, this thing it's absolutely gorgeous, Chris. I am going to put some mineral oil on it. I should have done it already. Was actually sitting out on the table getting ready, and I decided I better make this video. I didn't realize how late it was getting, and I wanted to get this out there because, Chris, you have no idea how thankful I am for everything, but mostly I'm thankful for your friendship. If you would have brought nothing other than yourself and those knives to show and share with me to be able to look at, that would have been more than enough. I just truly enjoy your friendship, your kindness. Chris said it too. He's met way more people in the knife community than I have, because I have only met Chris in person. I'm hoping here in late November to maybe meet Thomas, that pocket knife guy, because we'll be traveling to Florida to visit some family. I just got to see how the schedules work for him and myself. My wife kind of gave me a more solidified date. Once she's home, I'm going to double check the dates, and then I'm going to get in contact with Thomas and see what we can maybe figure out. This is a great community of people that, in my opinion, honestly do care about each other. Yeah, we might not be quote unquote best friends, that we hang out with every single day, but in a way we do through our videos. And I have been so blessed with the people that I've met through this channel, meeting people. I thought the comic book community was nice and cool. I still love comic books, but that's on a different channel now. But wow, this knife community that I have found my way into, and traditionals and moderns too. I like moderns, and obviously I like fixed blades. You all are awesome, and I appreciate your friendships. I have started sending out my new channel stickers. Some of you will be getting them soon. I have another round of them to do. I ran out of stamps. So I got to go get more stamps and get those going. But yeah, this has been truly amazing. And don't feel slighted. The way I'm sending out the new channel stickers is how you're in my book. And so however you're in there, I'm going through. That way I make sure I don't miss anybody. And then there's a few channel friends that do not have channels, but that I have sent out stickers to also. So don't feel slighted. There's nothing like, oh, I like him better or something. Nothing like that. It's just that was the easiest way for my peanut-sized melon, well, my melon's watermelon size, but my peanut-sized brain in the melon to make sure I didn't miss anybody. So, yeah, I'm so grateful for this community. I'm so grateful for the friendship that I've developed with Chris. Just a great guy. I am I look forward to always having a chance to get together with him. Hopefully, you know, the weather up here in northern Michigan gets, and where he's at too, a little bit southern Michigan, not all the way down, but either here or there, it does get bad. So we're going to have to, I'm going to try and initiate the next get together. I'll probably, honestly, it might sound like a long time, but I'll probably wait till after Christmas, because it's October already. Then you got November, which is Thanksgiving. Then you got December, which is just nuts for us up here. My wife's scheduling for us, plus, so I'll probably wait till the first of the year, try to get together with Chris again. And man, that was, Chris, thank you for your friendship. Means a lot to me. It really does. And if you're not subscribed to Radio Geek Blades, get on over there. Guys puts out some good content. He really does. Got some wonderful knives too. Oof. Yeah, I was amazed at how many Rosecrafts he had. Holy cow. I mean, I'd seen it on a video he had done, but to see it in person is this, it was almost overwhelming, to be honest with you. I was like, holy cow. You know, but again, thank you all so much for the friendships. And I care about y'all. I really do. Thanks for visiting with me tonight and sharing these wonderful gifts that Chris gave me, and let me express my gratitude. And that's my Thankful Thursday. I appreciate you all. Thanks for watching. Live long, prosper, and collect your own way.